Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my space, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to go over the Crabada game on Avalanche Network. So Crabada is a idle game in the DeFi space where you earn through buying crabs. You get to mine with them, loot other players who are trying to mine, and you rent out your crabs. So we're going to dive right into that. And so here is the homepage of Crabada.com. They are advertising a new battle game that they're coming out with, which will add another aspect to this, and we'll cover that in the future. But today we're just going to be going over the mining, looting raids, and renting out your crabs. And in order to start that discussion, I want to hop over to their white paper, and we're going to look at... Okay, so in this game mechanics, some things I want to touch on are these prime crabs, it says, specialize at mining and can collect more treasure during a mining expedition by having them in your mining party. Mining rewards will be increased by an additional 10%. So prime crabs are the way to go if you're in this for money. Each mining expedition can be shortened by using Crabada that are higher in speed. When mining parties have over 230 mining points in total, the duration of the mining expedition can be shortened by 30 minutes. So you complete the mining expeditions in 3.5 hours instead of 4 hours. And then it talks about some cooldowns right here. We'll briefly touch on those, but essentially there's no cooldown after a mining expedition. You can begin another mining expedition immediately after your first one ends. The looting missions, there is a 1 hour cooldown timer. So what I believe is that the looting missions can conclude within 1 hours, but you still have to wait at least that 1 hour cooldown timer. And then there are other factors there as well that could increase that time beyond an hour in case the battle just lasts that long, if players reinforce, etc. So whenever a battle is reinforced from the tavern, there is a 2 hour cooldown from the time of the reinforcement. So the crabs that I own, that I'm renting out from the tavern, they get rented out and have a 2 hour cooldown. After that 2 hour cooldown is completed, they are able to be rented again off the market. And then here's a reinforcement from your own inventory. So if you have crabs just sitting in your inventory, you can reinforce with them every 30 minutes, every half an hour, starting from the time of reinforcement. The frequency of mining expeditions here. So mining expeditions can happen 6 times per day. So out of 24 hours divided by 6, that's, yes, divided by 6 is 4 hours per mining expedition. I was right. I thought I wasn't for a second there. And then the looting missions, whenever you have 3 crabs and you loot someone's mining expedition and try to steal rewards, you can do, it will do a minimum of 8 times per day there, potentially, or you could get really lucky and all of yours conclude within an hour, and you're able to start another one every hour of the day and achieve 24 looting missions in a day there. And then it goes on to talk about some of the mechanics here, but I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the rewards. So we're going to look at the scenarios under the play to earn space in the white paper here. And according to this, a mining expedition yields 3.75 CRA token and 303.75 TUS token. And this is what you start out with. So essentially, if I begin a raid, a mining expedition, and I last 4 hours without getting attacked, those are the rewards that I get to keep, right? But scenario 2 here is talking about I start out mining and achieving these rewards, but somebody comes and loots me and actually wins the battle against my crabs, and they steal this many rewards from my potential rewards, leaving me with 1.31 craw and 106 TUS. So the important thing to note here is that even if you lose, you are still gaining some rewards, and there is even some people who invest in floor crabs and specifically just buy floor crabs to go ahead and mine and purposefully lose every single mining expedition just to receive these rewards here. But I'm looking at possibly winning most of my mining expeditions, so I've invested a little more personally. And here's the looting aspect. So whenever I loot other players, a successful mission nets 2.73 craw or 221.73 TUS, which is the what the mining expedition person loses up here that we were just looking at, plus your participation rewards that you automatically get for each loot that you attempt is 0.3 craw and 24.3 TUS. So if you're winning a bunch of loots and could win possibly 24 of these per day, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of rewards right there. But let's look at some projected rewards. So in these mining expedition rewards, they're calculating that 3 mines per day, even though you could possibly do 6. If you're only doing 3 and you win 50% against looters, you're earning about 7.5 craw and 615 TUS. Or if you win 100% of those 3 mines, you earn 11.25 craw and 911 TUS. But personally, in 2 days' time, I will have 3 crabs myself, and I'll be setting alarms so I can do 6, right? And so what this is telling me is that even if I lose 50% of my mining raids, I will at least achieve 15.18 craw and 1230 TUS per day. And if I win 100% of my mines, I'll get 22.5 craw and 1822 TUS per day right here, right? So between these two numbers, I've done some calculations, and essentially what this is if I achieve anything between these two numbers right here, I'm achieving either $57 up to about $84 here per day in today's economy with the current prices. So the current price of TUS is 0.038, and the Crabada craw coin is 0.59, just so you guys know. So if you are watching this video and the prices have changed, then you can do your own calculations, but that's what we're looking at as far as these are concerned. So now we're going to hop over to the game, and I'm going to open up my account for you so you can see that I do have 2 crabs, and I currently rent them out. So what this means is I'm renting out the individual crabs on the tavern marketplace, and so they're getting rented out every 2 hours like we were talking about. You set the price and you can update it in real time. This one is already listed, so if I change the price right now, it will change the price for any future times that this crab is rented out. And they are automatically rented out. I don't do anything. This is a very easy, automatic, passive income, right? Unlike the mining adventures. If I had 3 crabs, I could go to the manage teams button here, and I could create a team of 3 crabs, and start my mining adventures. Unfortunately, I don't have that third crab yet, but soon. Be sure to like, subscribe the video if you like this kind of content and want to see more of it, and want to see updates whenever I do start my own mining adventures. I'll update you guys and create some content around that and tell you guys how this strategy has turned out for me in the future. And so if you want to follow along and keep up with me in that, be sure and follow, like, subscribe there. And so, okay. So that's the UI here that we're looking at, and the tavern to rent out crabs. But let's say we want to buy a crab. We do have a crab marketplace, and let's see, the floor crabs, we're filtering lowest to highest price currently, is $549, so about $550, let's say. So a team of 3 crabs, if you want to buy just floor crabs and get the minimum rewards that we were just looking at in the white paper, would only cost you a little more than $1,500, right? That, well, $1,600. So $1,650. So about $1,650, you can get your floor crabs, and you can start earning 106 TUS coins and 1.6 CRA every 4 hours, and go ahead and start the investment and grow your investment from there. Personally, I'm buying the prime crabs like we were talking about in the white paper, that earn a little bit more, 10% more rewards each time you do your mining expeditions, etc. And so those are running about $618, $619 here for the floor on the pure ones. So I did adjust this purity filter. Basically what that means is if I set it to 0, I'm still buying prime crabs, but they're not perfect stats. So you can see this one only has a battle power of 202 and a mining power of 78. But this one over here that costs $17 more does have perfect stats with 221 battle power and a mining power of 81. And the stats aren't a huge difference, right? But for a little bit more money, you could ensure that you're winning a little bit higher percentage of your battles, possibly. So I mean, I don't see anything wrong with spending a little bit more money here. $17, $20 or so isn't a whole lot. The gap there could be bigger for different crabs. So you do actually have different classes in this game. You have anything from surge, sunken, primes, bulks, craboids, ruins, gem, and organic. I will tell you that the most popular crabs that are talked about the most for the mining and looting adventure aspects of the Crabada network are the bulk crabs and the prime crabs. They're the favorites, I suppose you could say, with the current ecosystem of the game. But that could all change once they introduce this new upcoming battle game that's coming to the network, and you could see an increase in craboid sales, gem crab sales, organic crab sales, ruined crab sales. They may be more important. They may be more useful in the battle game than they currently are here with the mining adventures. The difference between the classes are essentially that there's a rock paper system going on here. So the prime crabs are strong against certain classes and weak against certain classes, and so on. And so I don't know all of the differences there. I just know there is a difference, and they do have weaknesses and strengths, but we're not going to go into that. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're looking at just doing this aspect of the game to earn your $100 a day, the bulk crabs and the prime crabs are typically what people buy. That's what they say works better for the mining and the looting part of the game. And so there you have it. If you wanted to earn $100 a day, it's essentially very possible. I'm already about to earn at least $50 a day with just the 3 crabs, and we'll be looking at increasing this investment, seeing where it takes us in the future. The only other thing that I wanted to note here is that they are adding a subnet to Crabada. So essentially what the DeFi Kingdoms has done with their Jewel and adding it to the Avalanche network, Crabada is doing, but with Swimmer's network, which is their own network. And there's some bullish things that are going on with that. So this possibly is a bullish investment that has a lot of changes that are going to happen soon, and we could see price action with that. The price could go up. We don't know. So do your own research. Currently, the prices are the lowest I've seen in Crabada. This $617, $620 for these crabs is actually the lowest that I've looked at buying these prime crabs since I started investing, and I've seen them as high as $2,200 per crab, just to give you an example there. So if you wanted to invest in this space with me and see how we do, I'm definitely playing around with this one myself. And so again, follow along. If you want to help support the channel, I will include links to other things down below. If you want to check out my other videos, I have some affiliate links as well. It helps me out a lot and allows me to spend more of my time researching and creating these videos for you guys. So I appreciate all the help you guys, all my subscribers, support me with. And I'm going to start including my wallet address below as well. So if you want to tip me or send me any kind of crypto coins, my MetaMask will be in my description below as well. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Welcome to my own space. Welcome to